remember our cross-country trip last year. The colossal storm ripped through and our tent blew away. I remember shivering as we toweled off. I never would have asked to get caught in that storm, but I'm sure glad we did.
Well, this 2 weeks in a row with nail biters. Can you keep winning this way and sustaining that?
If we're gonna win, I'll take it. But it was just a battle. I mean, you know, it was kind of boring there for a while. Nobody scoring, and then they got behind us on a nice touchdown pass, and we came back, and it was a back and forth there. And what a gutty effort by our guys down there. We had a bad kickoff. They get the ball at midfield. Then we have an interference penalty. You know, you got to deal with that. So they're at the 35, and then they're getting chunks down inside the 10. Our guys rose up against a good football team. They might be 1-3, but I told Adam, I said, he's got to be the coach of the year so far, you know, for what he's done from week 1 till now, and they're going to get some wins. But I give our kids a lot of credit.
When you get down to that goal line stand situation with the lead, I think there's like 12 seconds left or something. You able to have the confidence in your line to just hold up on that situation?
Well, one of the things we thought was they were out of timeouts, so they probably were going to try to pass, and they did, because if they get stopped short on 3rd down, they're not going to have enough time to set up something for 4th. So Tony Arone, our D coordinator, hey, you know, 3rd and goal from the 2, that's not an easy place to defend, because you got good running backs from Marion Center, you got a kid that can roll out of the pocket, and they got good receivers. So we were able to get pressure on them and get the sack. I mean, I thought it might have been a fumble, which would have been great, but we get the sack, and then, you know, we hold them on 4th down. Tremendous effort.
You look at that 3rd quarter, it's back and forth, a lot of turnovers, a lot of turnover on downs. Anything that they were doing in particular to slow down your run in that area?
Yeah, they were, at times it seemed like they were bringing the kitchen sink, and we saw that. I mean, they did what their strength was. You know, they bring people up. They stand up a lot of linebackers because they're athletic kids and they can move and they're tough kids. And sometimes you don't know where they're coming from. You know, in a situation where we're trying to spread them, they might back off and don't have a whole lot inside, but that might be a 3rd and 9. You're probably not going to get it on a running play. So they were playing good situational defense, and at times it just, like a couple times our guys come off in the first half and said they're coming from everywhere. That's the defense they want to play, and fortunately we were able to crack through a few times and then get a couple scores.
Logan ran the ball well and hard as he usually does. Outside of those 2 big runs, though, he wasn't getting a lot of gains. Were you able to just keep confident with him that you knew he'd break through eventually?
Yeah, I mean, if we can get him a seam, you saw on the 70-yarder, if we can get him through in the seam to the 2nd level, he's going to outrun a lot of kids. And again, our guys are under duress up front, but it's not all their fault. I mean, you got a lot of pressure coming at you. And I told our guys all week, we got 2 things going for us. So we know where the play's going. And I said, we know the snap count. I said, you got to use that to your advantage against an aggressive defense. But, you know, getting Logan free a couple times was big because, again, you got to just get him space and get his shoulders upfield and then let him do the rest.
The amount of sacks and turnovers tonight, is that kind of just the lumps you take when you have a sophomore quarterback? Or?
Yeah, he's experienced. I mean, again, you know, some of the things we're doing, we did not give our line much help. That's on me. You try to spread them out and you hope that they're going to pull defenders out so that it's more of a fair fight when you're pass protecting. At times I thought he made good decisions. At times he just didn't have a whole lot of time to work with, but he's growing. I mean, you know, last year as a freshman, he's playing with a really veteran group, and he did a really good job. This year we're leaning more on him, and I'm satisfied with his progress.
It's 3 wins in a row, no matter how they come. How do you feel about that, and how do you feel moving forward?
I mean, we're still a young team. I mean, people say we have 14 seniors, but you know, probably only half of them play significant minutes. So we're playing some sophomores and freshmen on defense. We're playing our tailback's a new kid that didn't play in 2 years. We moved to freshman at fullback, and we got another couple young guys. We're just trying to gut it out. They did that tonight. You just got to roll with the punches. Everybody's going to gun for you. Every week's a battle in this conference. It truly is. And you know, you got a team like Marion Center with a new coach, and they don't care. I mean, they're just going to come at you, and I give them credit for that tonight. Fortunately, we were able to come out on top. We'll take the close wins, but we just got to keep working on our consistency.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.